Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are in the middle of our half-term holiday in May. I can't believe that we're coming to the end of May. So we're approaching the second half of the year, and that is really, really scary. And I think a lot of people reflect around this time because the last 6 months have gone so quickly, and we know that, as adults, that the time goes really quickly leading up towards the end of the year. And sometimes, we're caught in this space where we are thinking, oh my gosh, I said I was going to do that. I said that 2025 was going to be the year that I was going to do XYZ. I was going to lose the weight. I'm definitely going to do it. I don't want to enter 2026 being exactly the same situation when I started 2025. And my question is, have you actually started? Have you started the thing that you said that you were going to do? And if not, why not? What is stopping you? What is stopping you doing the thing that you said that you wanted to do? Is it because you're scared of failure? Is it because you're scared of succeeding? Is it because you're scared of other people's opinions? Is it because you're scared of hard work? But what happens if you're feeling really fed up right now, really fed up with your weight, feeling frumpy, fed up, low energy, watching other people live their lives and live the lives that you want to? You want to be active. You want to join in with your kids. You want to be in more family pictures. You want to be able to take them swimming. You want to have that confidence when you look in the mirror and actually like what you see. All of these things that you are denying, that you, no one else, you are actively choosing to deny yourself because of your fears. And fears are obviously relevant, but we have to go beyond that. We have to think about, okay, well, I know that my fears are this, but my fear is that I could still be feeling like this in 6 months' time. And that's bigger. That's bigger than the fear of failure. That's bigger than the fear of, worrying about what other people think. That's, it's, whether I am, listening to other people's opinions or whatever. Like, the fear of being stuck and staying where I am is greater than anything else. And for me, for so long, I lived in that moment of where I was too frightened, or I was lazy, I didn't want to do the work. I knew that I had to do the work, and I was just like, oh, I can't be bothered, it's going to be so much effort, it's going to be really hard. But what's harder is living when you're not loving what you're doing, or not loving yourself. That is so hard. And to consciously choose to do that, the longer that you are choosing not to do anything in terms of changing where you are, you're accepting and choosing to live in a life that isn't fulfilling, that isn't giving you joy, that isn't enabling you to join in with the kids or be in the pictures or to go for that job interview or whatever it is that you feel that your weight is holding you back on. And it's okay to be worried, but also the thing is that why don't you start backing yourself? Why don't you start saying, I can do this? I know that I've got birthdays and holidays and anniversaries coming on, but guess what? I don't care. I'm going to figure it out. I'm not going to let those things, which I've always used as excuses before, I'm not going to let that change what I want, because ultimately how I want to feel in terms of my confidence, my esteem, my activity in life, my health is more important than a meal that I'm going out for. Yes, you can still go out for the meals. Yes, you can still join in. Joining in doesn't mean, it might mean that you're doing it differently, but different doesn't mean bad. Different doesn't mean boring. We have to stop thinking that every time that we choose to do something different, oh, it's not the same. They might think that we're boring, or we're not going to have a good time because we're not drinking. That's if you allow that thought to manifest. But if you go with the thought of like, I'm not sacrificing, I'm not missing out on anything, because what I'm choosing is this life that I want. I'm choosing this, which is more important. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to gain that confidence. I'm going to gain that self-esteem. I'm going to go for that job that I want. I'm going to embark on that relationship. I'm going to reduce my medication. Those things are of more value. And it's always reminding ourselves of what is more value. because we can let events or circumstances control us, and they empower, or they have the power. And so, well, I want to be in control. You know, we don't actively go, you know, around saying, here, have my power, I want you to choose what you think I should do. It's fine, I've got no opinion, or no, it's that you choose exactly. We don't do that. You know, we would never consciously go around and say, but that we allow that to happen. We allow other people's opinions and thoughts and judgments. We allow that to take over what we want. And I'm, you know, middle-aged now, and I'm like, I am done with that. I'm so done with other people casting judgment on what they think I should do. I am my own person. I'm an independent woman, and if I want to do something that I know is going to have a positive impact on my mental health, my physical wealth, my emotional health, then I'm going to do that, regardless of what other people think, because they are not me. And I don't want to live in a trapped life, which is what I used to do. And I'm sure that there are some element if you're overweight and it's impacting. We make our lives very small. We make our world very small. We don't want to go out. We don't want to participate in anything. We don't want to, because we're so worried that we are going to stand out, and that we're worried that people are going to, you know, talk behind our back, that we just choose not to involve. And I don't want to set that example for my children. So I knew that, you know, with anything, if I wanted to do something, I was going to have to work and put the effort in to show that I can get the results that I want. And it's the same with the weight loss journey. It's the same with my business. You know, I sit here every day with intention, because I put work and then I put effort in, because I know the results that I want. I can't just imagine to have the most successful business without putting any work and effort in. That, you know, an intelligent person would say, well, that's not possible. And it's exactly the same with your weight loss. And what I love most about the one-to-one is that it has the nutrition. It is so important when you're on your weight loss journey, that when you're in calorie deficit, that you are not depriving or sacrificing your body of any nutrition. I know it's very easy to, you know, be like, you know, the magpie effect of like, oh, that's shiny, that's new, let's try that. And that's, if people want to, you know, choose different options, but it's just making sure that you have got your nutrition. And that's what the one-to-one diet, the products provide. We are 41 years in, we know what we're talking about, and we've got bars and soups and shakes and porridges and smoothies that are packed with 169 health benefits in every single one of our products, plus the support. So I am a virtual consultant, which means I can support you no matter where you are based in the country. If you are more local to me, then I offer face-to-face as well. And this, you know, the results that you get are based on your effort. And if you want to, and if your goal is to maintain, then there is a maintenance plan that helps you get yourself set up. So once you're at your goal weight, the goal is to maintain it, not to put it all back on again. But of course you'll put it back all on again if you don't follow the maintenance plan. And that goes for any weight loss journey. It's not just the one-to-one diet. If you really want to maintain your weight loss, then it's a plan to help you stick to that, because no one wants to yo-yo. But I do know that if you do want to lose weight and you want to do it safely in a nutritional way, then this is the perfect diet, because it's got a mix of everything. It's got the convenience of the products, it's got the nutrition, it's got the support, it's got the maintenance plan, it's got tons of research, it's got its brand heritage. So, you know, we are fully invested in making sure that you get the absolute best service using the best quality products in order to help you with your weight loss journey. So if you would like any information, and if you're on holiday, if you'd like to go away, or if you're away now and you would like to start when you get back, message me, drop me a message. Everything is done virtually. The products are shipped directly to your door, so you don't have to worry about being in or collecting them. But if you would like to start and you think, I just want to feel like me again, and ultimately that's what it's all about. It's not about a number on the scales, it's about how you feel. And that's all that matters. I think that we've been through enough over the last 5 years, you know, to really, you know, make sure that we start prioritising ourselves and making sure that we look after ourselves too. Yes, obviously we've got responsibility to look after other people. We know that, but that doesn't mean that we have to put ourselves to the bottom of the pile. So if you're ready to raise yourself up and put yourself at the top of the priority list and jump on plan with me, then message me and yeah, I'll send you some info.